When I was 18, I was completely convinced that I was gonna graduate and be super rich. Like even before I graduated, because I had seen all these younger guys on social media, like guys 17, 18 years old making tons of money online. And I was like, dude, well, fuck, I'm not even gonna have to finish school. I'm not gonna have to go to college or go the 9 to 5 rat race or whatever. I'm just gonna be an entrepreneur, make a fuck ton of money, be super successful, live life on my terms. And that's been the dream for me. And I was taking this course and following it. I had the work ethic. I was doing everything right, or at least I thought I was. But lo and behold, the business wasn't a success. My hopes and dreams were crushed or whatever. Not really, but at least at the time, that's what it felt like. And a lot of guys just don't hear this part of the story. Like we only hear the success stories of the guys who, say, oh, I tried this, my first business, and then it ended up working. But what a lot of people don't talk about, because I guess it's not marketable, is what happens when your business idea fails and how do you recover from that? Basically, especially a lot of younger guys, I think whenever you have like this ambitious kind of personality, you really want this thing to work, but you just don't understand the probability. And by understanding the probability of your success, I think it can just be a lot more helpful, and I'll explain what I mean. Basically, starting a business, I think, is an incredible idea, especially starting when you're young. I still think it's an incredible idea, even if you're probably going to fail. And the reason why is that the expected value is very positive. Basically, what this means is that if you were to keep trying business over and over and over again, you keep learning lessons, keep making failures or whatever, it's going to suck in the beginning and like while you're doing it. But eventually, if you can just get one success, if you just have that one business that gets to 10K a month or more, all of those previous failures, they don't fucking matter anymore, because you have this success and you can ride that success and, go to crazy heights from that point. The reason I think a lot of guys are deterred away from like trying business and like doing entrepreneurial things, or it doesn't even have to be business necessarily, but just going after their dream, is because the probability of failure is very high. There's a statistic like 99% of businesses fail within their first year, and I believe that's absolutely true. It probably is, but that still doesn't deter me, and I don't think it should deter anyone, because the thing is, if you keep doing it, if you keep trying business and you keep learning from your mistakes over and over again, eventually that 1% is going to hit, and all those previous failures, again, it's just not going to matter. For example, say it costs $1,000 to start a business. A lot of times you can do this for way cheaper. Sometimes it could be more expensive, but let's just say for sake of argument, say it costs $1,000 to try out and like test a business idea. And you have a 1% chance of that making 10K or more a month. A lot of people wouldn't take that bet because they're like, oh, it's only a 1% chance of working. Not realizing that, hey, if you were to just learn fast and fail quickly, learn from your mistakes, whatever it is, sure, you may try 100 times and end up spending $100,000 like in total. But if you just have one success, that one business that gets to 10K a month, within a year after that success, everything is paid for. And the thing is, you can scale it. Like with business, you have a lot of leverage. You can go from 10K to 20K, 30K, 100K, whatever. Even if you stay at 10K though, you have a lot more freedom. You have leverage. You're making 6 figures and you have way more freedom than like people in the 9 to 5. It's just the expected value is very high. People don't understand that. It's kind of like like gambling in a casino or like doing the lottery. We all understand that gambling is a bad idea because, yeah, in the short term, maybe you can like get lucky or whatever. But in the long term, if you keep making those bets over and over, you're going to lose. Like the stats are against you. Like the casino, the lottery, they have the edge, the house edge. But the thing with entrepreneurship is that you have the edge. As long as you keep going, as long as you are intelligent with it, you keep learning from your mistakes and get better and better at business. Like it's a skill. Eventually you get to a point where you know so much and things just become a lot easier. Success becomes a lot easier. I've tried and failed. I wouldn't say, I think I'm in the double digits now. I've tried many different businesses, made some money. I mean, yeah, once you start making money, even if it's not profitable, kind of breaks the limiting belief. You start to realize, hey, oh, this shit can actually work. Like, I can actually start making money online or just like whatever I'm doing. And then, you just have to learn these different lessons. You're going to have to learn marketing, how to, make a product that people actually want, how to do these other things. And once you develop those skills, once you just level up the skill, you get to a point where stuff starts to work. I really just want to help younger guys who are ambitious understand that business does work, and like if you keep sticking with it, you are probably going to have success. Like the odds are in your favor and the expected value is very positive. The main thing I would tell my younger self is be ambitious with your time and like how fast you want to achieve it, but understand that if it doesn't happen, make sure you can keep going. Don't do something where you like take out a huge loan that would be impossible to pay off if things didn't work out. Make sure, you can keep making those bets over and over and over again so that you can eventually have that success. I think something that would have been really dangerous, and I'm glad I didn't make this mistake, is putting all of my chips and pretty much overextending myself into one business idea. I mean, you hear people talk about, burn the ship, make success the only option. And while that definitely is good for like really putting yourself on the line, practically speaking, I'm not so sure if it's the best idea. It just never made that much sense to me. At least I wasn't willing to take that much risk. I think it's far better to take the risk. If you have this business idea, if you have these ambitions, go and try it out. Go and test something out. Expect that you're going to lose the money. Expect that you're going to lose the time, but you're going to gain some skills. You're going to gain some knowledge. You're going to gain something that gives you an edge against your competition. And over the years, as you keep stacking this up, who knows? Maybe your next business is the one that becomes really successful, or maybe it takes a couple of years from now. It doesn't really matter, because once you hit that point and you're making a whole bunch of money, you don't have to be in a 9-to-5 rat race. You have all this financial freedom. You're able to go out and do what you want. You're able to provide for your family, provide generational wealth. It's like the upside is so great that you have to keep going. I just think as a young guy, you absolutely need to take advantage of like the opportunity that you have available to you. But anyways, my practical advice is that I guess even if it hurts your ego, expect that your business will fail. Don't try to intentionally like make a business fail or whatever, but understand that's very highly likely. It's very likely to happen, and be able to bounce back from that. Have the mindset where, okay, I can try this business, fuck, it doesn't work out, but you know what, I'm going to try again. I'm going to try something else. Maybe I try the same business. Maybe I change my marketing. Maybe I change a product. Maybe I just change like these little variables. Try that. Okay, it works a little bit better. Maybe I made some sales, but I'm not profitable. Okay, what can I change right now? Or, just figure out what it is. Because again, business is a skill. You can learn it. Anybody can learn it, as long as you have a brain and I guess the ability to, the discipline to actually do things. You don't even have to be that disciplined, honestly, because there are guys out there who, I don't know, I'm not going to make those judgments. But anyways, expect your business to fail, because it probably will, but keep trying anyways. Keep hitting, and eventually you will probably end up winning. Hope this helps. By the way, if you got some value from this video, I think you'd be a good fit for our Brotherhood. The first link in the description, you can join our Discord community. Pretty much just as a group of a bunch of young guys. Planning to do some cool things in there. We'll have some challenges. You'll be able to be in contact with me if you have any, particular questions, or you just want to hang out. So, yeah, go check it out. Peace out.